Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks. Week 1 is here, and I'm as happy as Deshaun Watson in a massage parlor. Yeah, that's right. I cannot wait for this season to get here. I got a new contest. I had a video a couple weeks ago describing the contest. One thing I didn't mention, it's free. You just join the contest. It's a pick'em league with points and confidence points, ATS. And I'm giving out $1,200 for whoever wants it. Right now there's only like 30 people joined, so that gives you like a 1 in 3 chance of winning. Pretty good odds. I like those odds. I expect to be in that top 10 to win some of my money back. Basically how it is, I'm just giving my revenue to you. I'm not here to make a lot of money. I'm here just to have some fun. Now I do have a new job, which I mentioned in that video, so I have less time than I had, prior years. So, I'm going to try to do less editing. It's going to be tough. And at the end of the season, I might get a little worn down. Try to do as less editing as possible and just, roll out the door and do the picks. But all week, I go through my stats and who I like and everything. That doesn't devalue at all. Maybe some video quality, we'll see. I'll try to do my best, go from there. Now, same kind of format. What I'm going to do is just say intro, NFL news, and then you can go my Half Moon's Picks intro, and then my picks. And so I'm going to just do straight picks, who I like, and even money picks, if you're, a gambling person. But this is for a contest. My contest is, I'm going to name it Shoot the Moon. So that's what we're going to do. Shoot the Moon contest. Information is linked down below. And while you're sitting there watching me, hey, hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And join the family fun. So, alright, NFL news, basically how it's going to go. The NFL has stated they're not going to delay any games if your team is not up to par with the, whether it's vaccination or contact tracing, whatever. They're not going to delay the game. They're just going to give you an instant loss. Now, the NFL, this is a business. They are out to make money. So a lot of the anti-vaxxers like, Cam Newton and whatnot, Carson Wentz, there's a handful of them. There's a chance, if you're putting your money on them, they might not start, or the team might get an L. So I don't know how they're going to do it. You get refunded your money if the team gets an automatic L or you automatically lose. It's going to be a sticky situation. We'll see how it goes. Now, again, I'm not against anti-vaxxers. It's your body. You do whatever you want. Most of these athletes, they're getting millions of dollars. And this is a business, multi-billion-dollar business. And you think, it's like going out in the storm, in a snowstorm, butt naked. That's how if you're not vaccinated, you're going out, yeah, you might freeze to death, you might survive. But, if you get vaccinated, put on some clothes, a winter coat, but you still, you might not survive, but, you got a better chance, in my opinion. I worked for a healthcare system for many years. They made me get flu vaccination every year. So, and I was like, at first I was like, I never got it before, but I used to get sick a lot too. And then now I get that flu vaccination, I didn't get sick. So, kind of a believer. Plus, I got elderly mom and then a kid I'm raising who has, lung problems. So, of course I'm vaccinated. But, to each his own. Everybody has their own story. I have nothing against it. I have friends that are, non-vaxxers. I still love them to death. I gave them my, speech. If they didn't like it, and they didn't, but what can you do? I still love them. They're still my friends, and they always will be my friends, so no matter what. And once everything blows over, in which it probably won't be, but I think, my personal opinion, I think the COVID will probably be here to stay. It'll smooth its way out like the flu, and you'll have to get a vaccination every year. That's what I think. My personal opinion, I follow the science community. And that's what they think, and I strongly believe it. But it is what it is. This is a football show, so who cares? This is a business. The NFL is running, and they do look at things like that. They want to fill the seats. Teams want to win. You are on this team. You are on this team to win. And if you're unvaccinated and you might miss some games, or you might get someone, infected, then you're not helping this team win. That's the way the NFL looks at it. It's purely money. That's all there needs to be said. That being said, let's get on with the picks. Thursday night football, the game opener of the season. We got Dallas traveling to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a 7.5 point favorite. Like I said, I'm just going to run down them quickly and why I like them. Tampa Bay, 7.5 points. I'm taking Dallas on this. We got Dak and Zeke. They are healthy. Tampa Bay, maybe a Super Bowl hangover. I don't think they'll come out, they look great on paper. They still have the majority of their team from last season. They look very strong. They're at home. I think this is going to be close. I'm not saying Dallas is going to win. I just think it might be a little bit closer. So I'm taking Dallas plus that 7.5 points. Sunday, Pittsburgh traveling to Buffalo. Buffalo is 6.5 point favorites. Josh Allen looking pretty good. I think the Bills have a great team this year. Ben Roethlisberger looking a little bit older, not as fast as he used to be, not as prime, but 6.5 points. Buffalo did win last year, 26-15, but 6.5 points. Give me Pittsburgh plus that 6.5 points. I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm saying I'm just taking that 6.5 points. Next, we got the New York Jets traveling to Carolina Panthers. Jets have rookie quarterback Zach Wilson. He looked not too bad in the preseason, but we got Sam Darnold starting for the Carolina Panthers against his old team, so a little bit of rivalry there. Christian McCaffrey, he looks good, healthy, and Carolina's at home. It's a 5-point spread. And it might be just a little bit too much, but I don't know. You're talking Jets until they show me that they actually are a good team. I'm taking Carolina minus that 5 points. Next, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Houston Texans. The Jacksonville Jaguars are a 2.5 point favorite. Trevor Lawrence, good vibe. Jacksonville, I like Trevor Lawrence. I think he looked good in preseason. And then we got Deshaun Watson, bad vibes. They got rid of most of their good players. So Houston, I'm taking Jacksonville, divisional rivalry. I know it's only 2.5 points. It's under a field goal. So just give me Jacksonville minus 2.5 points. Again, all these spreads are from the Yahoo, from the Shoot the Moon, contest. Check it out below. It'll be fun. Come on, what do you got to lose? Next, we got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to the Tennessee Titans. The Arizona Cardinals are a 3-point road dog. Kyler Murray, Arizona actually added some pieces on their defense, make them a little bit better. They got J.J. Watt now. Tennessee, they have a strong offense. I love their run game, but a weak defense. So this might be a shoot 'em out type of game. 3 points. I'm getting, on the road, Arizona. So give me Arizona plus 3. Next, we got the LA Chargers traveling to the Washington Redskins. This is basically a pick'em game. They got the Chargers -1. So it's really, pick your fate. Herbert, great quarterback. He might be a little rusty. He hadn't started a game since the end of last season. So might be a little rusty. This is still the Chargers. Like I said, I love Herbert, but I'm going with the better defense. We got Washington. Both these teams finished last year at 7-9, so they're pretty much hand in hand, even. Like what, it's an even spread. Just go with the home team. You get 1 point. I would just pick them straight up if you're putting any money on this. The Redskins at home, great defense, and Fitzpatrick. You never know. He might have a great game. He might surprise you, and he might have an awful game. You just don't. It's a coin toss. I wouldn't put too much on this game. but I'm taking Washington at home with the better defense. Next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons are a 3.5-point home favorite. New coaches on both sides of the ball. Matt Ryan, the veteran quarterback, versus Jalen Hurts, the somewhat rookie quarterback. And Eagles. Who else they got? They got Joe Flacco. They got Gardner Minshew. Just juggling quarterbacks. Anything could happen there, Philadelphia. I'm not liking this team at all. I'm taking the home team again. Home opener, Atlanta Falcons. It's a small price to pay, 3.5 points. So give me Atlanta minus 3.5. Next, we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are a 2.5-point home dog. Low spread again. Seattle had a 5-3 road record. Russell Wilson, great quarterback. He's a one-man team, it seems like. Indianapolis Colts, like I say, Carson Wentz. He's coming off an injury. He's an anti-vaxxer again. Anything they could sit him, bring in the rookie. You just don't know what's going to happen. So give me Seattle minus 2.5 points. Next, we got the Minnesota Vikings traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Minnesota Vikings are a 3-point road favorite. I think Minnesota this year a little overrated. My friend Gio says fade the Vikings. I totally agree with him. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow's healthy. He looked great last year. I know he got injured, but the Bengals home dog. I'm getting 3 points, so give me Bengals plus 3. Next, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to the Detroit Lions. San Francisco 49ers, they don't know who's going to start quarterback. Either way, San Francisco is a far better team than Detroit. Detroit looked horrible in the preseason. They went 0-3. A new coach. I can go all day on the Lions. I'm going to straight with you. Lions gave away all their good players. Galladay's gone. Stafford's gone. Who they got? They got DeAndre Swift. He's a little banged up. They got Goff now at quarterback. New coach. Coach reminds me of my high school coach, back in the day. So yeah, give me San Francisco 49ers minus 7.5. I know it's a lot, but I don't think Lions have much of a fighting chance this year. Next, we got the Cleveland Browns traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are a 6-point favorite at home. Cleveland Browns, the last 2 years they look at it, they got killed in the home openers. They got beat by Baltimore 38-6, and then they got beat by Washington 30-10 the last 2 years, both with Baker Mayfield. And then you look on the other side of the ball, you got Kansas City just dominating the last 2 seasons, 51-31 against Houston and 31-13 versus Indianapolis. I think there's a small price to pay. Kansas City minus 6, one of my top favorites this week by far. Next, we got the Miami Dolphins traveling to the New England Patriots. New England Patriots are a home favorite, 2.5 points. Cam Newton's gone, anti-vaxxer, see you later. He had contact tracing. The rookie led most of the preseason and earned that job outright. He looked, Mac Jones, he looked great. He reminds me of Drew Bledsoe back in that day, just a little bit. I don't know, but anyways, I thought he looked great. Miami, Tua starting. Miami divisional rivalry. It's hard to beat anybody in Foxborough, so give me New England minus that 2.5 points. Next, we got the Denver Broncos traveling to the New York Giants. The New York Giants are a home dog by 2.5 points. Denver, I think they're going to start Teddy Bridgewater, but I'm liking Giants, man. Giants at home. You got Danny Jones. You got Saquon Barkley. They now have Kenny Galladay, so they improved on offense. Give Danny some weapons. I'm liking that combination. It's a home opener. Everybody's healthy. So give me the New York Giants plus 2.5 points. Next, we got the Green Bay Packers traveling to the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints are a 4-point home dog. They won't be playing in the Superdome. They will be playing in Jacksonville because the the hurricane. Aaron Rodgers will be starting for Green Bay. That's all that needs to be said. New Orleans does not have Drew Brees anymore. They're going to be having Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill. Both quarterbacks I do not like. Jameis Winston, the big old controversy with Marcus Mariota. Who's going to be the greatest quarterback? Both of them stink. That's all the bottom line is. I was in Tampa for 12 years, and I followed the Bucs pretty close, and stinks. So no way in heck I'm taking Aaron Rodgers all day long. So give me Green Bay -4. Then we got the Chicago at the LA Rams. That's my team this year, the LA Rams. I think they're going all the way. We got LA Rams and Matt Stafford to give that offense a boost. You got Sam Darnold on the defense. And domination all the way. And then you got Chicago, who got rid of Mitch Trubisky, who's back up on the Bills now, and they bring in Andy Dalton to start. The Red Rifle. No, thank you. Give me Rams all day long. 7.5 points, quite a bit. I think it should be a dominating game. It's going to be in LA. Destruction is near. Next, we got the Monday night football game. We got the Baltimore Ravens traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. Here we got Baltimore. Destruction usually first week when everybody's healthy. The last 4 games, you can even date this even back farther than 4 games, but the last 4 games were destruction. They beat Cleveland 38-6. They beat Miami 59-10. They beat Buffalo 47-3. They beat Cincinnati 20-0. That's in the last 4 games. Home opener. So yeah, Baltimore destruction. Las Vegas, they're still trying to figure out. Vegas likes to get those old timers that are on their last leg. They bring them in. I don't understand why they do that. Lamar Jackson has a new weapon in Sammy Watkins. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs. So he's a wide receiver. Destruction is near. So I'll give you Baltimore -4.5 points. Well, that's it for this week. Week 1 over with. Please like and subscribe. Again, join the Shoot the Moon contest. You have to have a Yahoo account, obviously. Everything down below. Check it out. Join. Win some money. Why not? Have some fun. That's what the whole thing is about. If you're in there just betting $1,000 a game, yep, my money pick is Kansas City this week. And I go with Baltimore. And those are my 2 favorites. Kansas City, Baltimore, and the Rams. So those are my top 3 picks. I will see you next week. Have fun. Peace.